Well, here we are once again with Disney. They have jumped on the woke train and are gonna drive it off the cliff, I guess. These people just do not learn. So this guy here, Christopher F. Rufo, I guess I don't know if he worked for Disney or what, but he exposed that Disney has some social engineering program they're trying to run with their employees. According to a trove of whistleblower materials, Disney has launched a diversity and inclusion program called Reimagine Tomorrow, which includes training on systematic racism, white privilege, white fragility, white saviors, microaggressions, and anti racism. Gee, where have I heard this before? Reimagine Tomorrow. It's a woke world after all. What can I do about racism? An anti racism guide. Allyship for race consciousness. Okay, let's go up to the next one. Disney claims that America has a long history of systemic racism and transphobia and tells employees they must take ownership of educating yourself about structural anti black racism and not rely on your black colleagues to educate you, which is emotionally taxing. I can't read all this garbage. I'll put the link of this guy's Twitter if you want to read this. This is why I canceled Disney Plus. This is why you boycott Disney. I want nothing to do with this craziness. Imagine working at Disney and you have to go through all of this bullshit. Look at this crazy garbage. George Floyd, all Breonna Taylor, the police are targeting black people. Oh, all the humanity. Oh, it's take ownership of educating yourself about structural anti-black racism in the current and historical context. God, what fucking garbage. What a pile of shit Disney is, man. My God. I want nothing to do with these just insane nutsos. Imagine being an employee and this is the garbage you have to go through. White employees are told to work through feelings of guilt, shame, and defensiveness to understand what is beneath them and what needs to be healed. They must listen with empathy to black colleagues and not question or debate black colleagues' lived experiences. How can you affect change in your sphere of influence? Oh, God. Look at all of this woke bullshit. Just nothing but. I don't know how anybody would want to work at Disney with this. This is just craziness. Recognize your colleagues are also processing the ways in which the pandemic is disproportionately affecting the black community. Give me a break with this shit. Do not question or debate black colleagues. Oh, why is that? Because you could easily destroy them in probably two sentences and less and break this narrative in two? Is that why? Why wouldn't you talk to them? Acknowledge and listen with empathy. Ugh. Avoid conflating the black experience with other communities. All this stuff about black people. Wow. So this is what they think is equity, huh? Why doesn't the guy in the wheelchair here? Why don't they treat him the same as these people? They're building a ramp and doing all of this stuff for him. Why isn't he over here where he can see? Why is he? You see what I mean? How stupid these idiots are. What a joke this is. Disney tells employees they should reject equality or equal treatment and instead drive for equity or the equity of outcome. They must reflect on America's racist infrastructure and think carefully about whether or not their wealth is derived from racism. What the fuck? Wow. Disney sponsored the creation of a 21-day racial equity and social justice challenge and recommended it to employees. The challenge begins with a lesson on systematic racism and tells participants they have all been raised in a society that elevates white culture over others. This is just wow. Oh, Kaiser Permanente. Wow. Thank you from the 21-day Racial Equity and Social Justice Challenge team. What are these white people doing on here? We can't have that. White people are bad. What are they doing on this team? What a bunch of horse shit. Ah, fuck Disney, man. Next, participants are asked to complete a white privilege checklist. I am white. I am heterosexual. I am a man. I still identify as the gender I was born in. I have never been raped. I don't rely on public transportation. And I have never been called a terrorist. My God. This is like, wow, this is making the KKK look like Boy Scouts, man. I mean, Jesus. White privilege. I could take a job with affirmative action employer without having my coworkers on the job suspect that I got it because of my race. I am never asked to speak for all the people of my racial group. I feel welcomed and normal in the usual walks of public life, institutional and social. I can worry about racism without being seen as self-interested or self-seeking. If my day, week, or year is going badly, I need not ask of each negative episode or situation whether it has racial overtones. I have low credibility as a leader. I can be sure that my race is not the problem. I do not have to educate my children to be aware of systematic racism for their own daily protection. My God. Look at this garbage. I can't believe that a company is doing this. Oh, God. I can't make this thing. But this self-assessment. How privileged are you? This is the I can't. There's too much there. I'd be here hours trying to read that stupid thing. That's just their check box, your tick box thing or whatever. Finally, participants are told they must pivot from white dominant culture to something different The document claims that competition, individualism, timelines, and comprehensiveness are white dominant values that perpetuate white supremacy culture. God, what fucking garbage. Norm of who's dominant culture. Something's different. This is Disney recommends that employees read a how-to guide called 75 Things White People Can Do for Racial Justice. The article tells readers to defund the police, participate in reparations, decolonize your bookshelf, and find and join a local white space. What the hell is a white space? Oh, of course, BLM, uh, buy large mansions, white privilege, unpacking the invisible knapsack, wellness, tips for black people who are struggling. I just cannot believe how racist all of this crap is, man. Understand and share what defund the police really means. Oh, public safety, a smarter approach, huh? Where the crime goes up to 3,000% and thousands of people are dying. Yeah, that sounds real safe to me. Oh, here we go. Buy large mansions. Almost. God. Already participated in reparations 4 times. Thank you, Cliana Blyana, for suggesting this audition. Participate in reparations. One way is through this Facebook group. Remember, reparations isn't just monetary. Share your time, skills, blah, blah, blah. Read the new Jim Crow. Better yet, get a group together and read it like a book club. Oh my God. Decolonize your bookshelf. Listen without ego and defensiveness to people of color. Don't scroll past articles written by people of color. Don't be silenced about that racist joke. Ugh. What the hell is a white space? I'd like to know what that means. That seems racist in itself. Finally, Disney has launched racially segregated affinity groups for minority employees with the goal of achieving culturally authentic insights. The Latino group was named Ola, the Asian group was named Compass, and the black group was named Wakanda. So you got Mexicans, Asians, and black people. So I mean, where's the rest of everybody else? Where's the Germans, the white people, the people from India, Middle East people? It's only Mexicans, Asians, uh, and blacks. Three things. That seems pretty racist in itself, right there. The Walt Disney Company strategy: people, culture, market. CEO sponsored priorities: transparency, representation, culture, brave conversations, affinity groups. Diversity, inclusion, belonging, identity, allyship. Oh God, you can just this just screams SJW, man. You can just hear it. Hola. Hola will be a valued business partner supporting Hispanic, Latino, and allied cast members. It's that Latinx bullshit that all the Mexicans hate. I have yet to see a single Mexican person tell me that they like this Latinx bullshit. Conversations. Wakanda champions both business opportunities for whatever and professional to activate building Wakanda. What a bunch of phony baloney, man. This is just. I'm going to put this guy's Twitter link in the bio so you can look at all this stuff. So that's just this garbage. I want to go over some other garbage that Disney is going with here. So this goes back to the social engineering horseshit that they're trying to pull here. Anthony Mackie claims Disney and Marvel Studios are trying to change the way society look. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. This garbage show, man. What a pile of shit this was. Where the whole show is this black guy being harassed for no reason. He can't get a loan, even though he's a fucking Avenger. And then at the end, after this girl blows up a building full of people, he's telling Congress that she's not a terrorist after she blew up a building full of people. And then you got Bucky on there who's just totally cucked. I mean, that Winter Soldier show was just garbage. And it was the same thing with WandaVision. It's always this. They're trying to socially engineer you to like this garbage, and they don't understand is that this wokeness crap. It's only for these nutsos on Twitter and a small group of people. The majority hate this shit. We don't want this woke garbage crap. So this is it. He's just talking about how they're trying to do this, and he's going on about his truth and all this, and it's just bullshit. So the final thing here, and when I saw this did make me laugh. Like, I gotta admit, like, Disney's Snow White ride attacked for kiss without her consent. So the SJWs, this is what Disney doesn't understand, and every day I'm seeing this point proven more and more and more. First, it was a while ago with that guy I made a video about saying that he's going to stop going to Disneyland because of the woke shit, and he showed the Pirates of the Caribbean how they, these idiots or these basement virgins are wound up about pieces of wood that look like dolls tied up or something, and they went crazy trying to destroy the ride. So now they've moved on from that. They moved on from the jungle ride, and now they're on this Snow White ride that they're trying to see. This is what Disney does. Disney keeps trying and trying and trying and trying to appease these fucking losers on Twitter here that do not go to their park, do not they can't afford to, for one. They can't even afford Disney Plus. They're lucky to have a piece of bread. and they're on here just complaining all the time about fake victimhood garbage. And what's going to happen is I'll tell you this. If you want to know what the future is they're going to keep doing this, and Disney is going to keep cucking to them until it gets to the point where the people visiting is like under 10 people, or they go bankrupt, or the park is deemed racist by the SJWs. And we're going to get to that point. I guarantee you we're going to get to that point because they're just going from ride to ride to ride. Look at the history. They started off with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Then they moved to the Jungle Cruise thing. Now they're on that, and there's going to be more to come. Oh, I forgot also the Song of the South thing. They're all wound up about plastic crows bullshit. So Disney is going to ride this off a cliff here. I guess they're gonna go down with the Titanic being woke. They do not seem to learn their lesson here. And here's the only good thing I can say about this. At some point, they're either gonna have to start selling the park off to somebody, and I'm hoping George Lucas can get the rights back, and to Star Wars. And other than that, we have to get it away from these woke nutsos. I for the life of me cannot imagine working at a park where they make you take this virtue signal test, and how you want to be an employee? You're a white person. Oh, sorry, you're a piece of shit. We can't hire you. You're white. Okay, well, fill out this 75 question thing here, and do you denounce your white privilege? All of this stupid. Man, I am so glad that I do not have to work. I could not take this garbage. So get ready. I'd say maybe the next year or two, we're going to get it depends how many rides they have. I forget how many rides Disney has, but these people, you can never satisfy them. That's what Disney does not get. They're just going from ride to ride to ride. Everything's racist. Everything needs to be changed. Everything needs to be shut down. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, man. Well, that's pretty much all I had to say on this garbage. Disney can get fucked as far as I'm concerned. I've canceled Disney Plus. I want nothing to do with this. They're just racist, disgusting people. And it's the most bizarre thing that their answer to this is to fight racism with more racism. How does that make any sense? I don't understand this, man. This is just... when I was a kid, I remember going to Disney, and it was like this nice, fun thing. They didn't give a fuck about politics. They didn't care about social justice garbage. It was just all about entertainment and immersion. Now, everything is about politics, SJW garbage bullshit in there, and doing whatever they can to piss off their customers. And now you see how the wokeness is spreading. Now that's gone from Lucasfilm to the park, from the park to the employee. Well, it went to the it went to the customers after that because they keep attacking the customers, calling everybody racist and all that. Then after that, now we have this weirdo garbage with the fucking employees. Oh, the other thing too is they're saying they're getting rid of their dress code regulation thing. So I brought this up in the other video a while ago with that Christian family man who had enough of this shit, who was talking about this. So it's possible that you could go there and you could have a guy that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger with lipstick on and a fake wig and high heels, uh, starting the roller coaster ride for you. This is what Disney wants. They can get fucked with their social engineering garbage. They can get fucked with their woke shit. And they can get fucked in general. They can kiss my ass, man. What a pile of shit. My God, I can't wait for this to end. Imagine you own a multi-billion-dollar company and it gets shut down by 12-year-old idiots on Twitter that can't even afford to go to Disneyland or buy Disney Plus. These people don't even buy their product, and they're letting them destroy their company. It's just stupid fucking people. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.